Kate Middleton's private housekeeper, Sarah Coleman, had kept the royal family's closest secrets for 15 years, never saying a single word to anyone. But after Sarah's unexpected death, her family found a diary in a hidden compartment in her bedroom. When they opened the first page, they were shocked. "If you are reading this diary, it means I'm gone and my secrets are coming to light." The details Sarah had written would reveal truths about Kate Middleton that no one had ever known. Hello, dear Princess Kate Stories family. Before we dive into this emotional story, what do you think people who work alongside the royal family really see? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss these special stories. Sarah Coleman was born in 1955, never married, had no children, and dedicated her life to service. She was short, gray-haired, always dressed neatly, and did her work with perfectionist precision. When she started working as Kate Middleton's personal assistant in 2009, she was 54 years old and considered this job the greatest achievement of her life. Sarah's family, her brother Michael Coleman and niece Jennifer Coleman, had always been amazed by her devotion to Kate. Sarah arranged everything according to Kate's schedule: Christmas dinners, birthdays, family gatherings. While her family complained about this, Sarah always said the same thing: "Kate isn't just a princess, she's a special person. Protecting her is my duty." Sarah's daily routine started at 7 a.m. When she arrived at Kate's house, her first task was to check every corner of the house and make preparations according to Kate's daily schedule: meal planning, cleaning, children's school preparations, hosting guests. Sarah organized everything perfectly. But Sarah's real talent was reading people: Kate's mood, the children's needs, William's worries. Sarah could sense everything and act accordingly. That's why Kate didn't just see her as an employee, but considered her part of the family. In October 2024, Sarah came to Kate's house on a normal morning. She was cheerful as always, ready to do the work she had planned. Kate was going to drop the children off at school that morning, and Sarah was going to do a big house cleaning. Around 10:30 a.m., after Kate left the house, Sarah started preparing food in the kitchen. Everything was normal when she suddenly felt chest pain. She couldn't breathe. Her heart was beating rapidly. She dropped the plate in her hand and collapsed to the floor. When Kate returned home in the afternoon, she found Sarah on the kitchen floor. She immediately called an ambulance, but it was too late. Sarah had suffered a heart attack and lost her life. At 68 years old, she had taken her last breath while doing the job she loved, in the house she loved. Kate cried for days after Sarah's death. She hadn't just lost an employee, she had lost a close friend, someone she trusted. Sarah's family, Kate and William, also attended Sarah's funeral. Kate left a letter on Sarah's coffin: "To my most loyal friend, we will never forget you." A week after Sarah's death, her brother Michael and niece Jennifer went to her house to collect Sarah's belongings. Sarah's house was small but organized. Everything was in its place. Sarah had always been an organized person, and this was evident even after her death. While Jennifer was going through Sarah's bedroom closet, she noticed something strange. There was a small protrusion on the back wall of the closet. When she pressed it, a hidden compartment opened. Inside was an old, leather-bound diary. The cover of the diary read, "Sarah Coleman, Private." Jennifer showed the diary to Michael. Neither of them knew that Sarah kept a diary. Sarah was a very secretive person who never shared her private life with anyone. Jennifer opened the first page of the diary. Written in Sarah's shaky handwriting were these lines: "If you are reading this diary, it means I'm gone, and my secrets are coming to light." The Sarah who wrote these lines can no longer speak, but the words will continue to speak. After Sarah's first sentence, Michael and Jennifer were undecided about whether to continue reading the diary. This was her private life. Maybe it wasn't right to read it. But at the same time, they wanted to understand Sarah better. On the second page of the diary, Sarah had written, "I have been serving Kate Middleton for 15 years. The public sees her only as a princess, But I know the real Kate. She is strong, fragile, loving, and sometimes very lonely. Everything I write about her in this diary comes from my love and respect for her. After reading these lines, Jennifer looked at Michael. Sarah's devotion to Kate wasn't just work, it was real love. This diary was a demonstration of Sarah's admiration and understanding for Kate. The diary continued. Kate greets me with a smile every morning. "Good morning, Sarah. How are you today?" she says. Even this simple question shows how thoughtful she is. Most people don't show this much care to their employees. In the following pages of the diary, Sarah gave details from Kate's daily life. These details were ordinary, but very valuable moments not seen in the media. "I see Kate at her happiest when she's having breakfast with her children," Sarah had written. "When George, Charlotte, and Louis joke with her, Kate laughs like a child." In those moments, there's no royal protocol, just a loving mother. Sarah had also written about Kate's concerns regarding motherhood. Kate sometimes asks me, "Sarah, can I be a good enough mother?" I'm surprised when I hear this question. Even though Kate is the best mother, she continues to question herself. This shows how humble she is. There were also observations in the diary about Kate's relationship with William. When William comes home from work tired, Kate always tries to cheer him up. She makes him tea, asks about his day. Kate's effort to make William happy really affects me. The most moving part of Sarah's diary was Kate's difficult moments that no one knew about. Sarah had described these moments with great sensitivity. "Last week I saw Kate crying. The children were at school. William was in a meeting. Kate was sitting alone in the kitchen crying quietly. I went to her and asked what was wrong. 'Sarah,' she said, 'sometimes this pressure feels too heavy. Having to be perfect is very tiring.' At that moment, I saw Kate just as a tired woman, not as a princess." Sarah had also written about how Kate was affected by media pressure. Kate reads the newspapers every morning. Negative news written about her upsets her a lot. Sometimes she asks, "Sarah, am I really that bad?" When I hear this question, I feel heartbroken. Kate is one of the best people I've seen in the world. Sarah's diary described Kate's internal conflicts about motherhood in detail. This section affected Jennifer the most. Kate tries to be a perfect mother to her children, but sometimes she feels inadequate, Sarah had written. When George struggles with math homework, Kate works with him for hours. When the child finishes his homework, Kate becomes very happy, as if she had achieved a great success. Sarah had also recorded Kate's special moments with her children. The night Charlotte was sick, Kate never left her side. She was taking her temperature and giving her medicine all night. When Charlotte got better in the morning, Kate started crying. She was crying from happiness. When Louis started walking, Kate was at least as excited as the child. She was videotaping every step, calling William. Kate's love for her children is limitless. The most surprising part of the diary was Kate's sacrifices that no one knew about. Sarah had described these sacrifices with great admiration. Kate donates part of her salary to charities every month, but no one knows this, Sarah had written. I organize these donations. Kate's only wish is that no one knows. "Sarah," she says, "I don't need applause to help." Sarah had also described Kate's secret hospital visits. Kate sometimes goes to hospitals without notifying the media. She visits sick children, plays games with them. These visits never appear in the news because Kate wants it that way. She just wants to help, not put on a show. Last month, Kate went to an elderly woman's funeral. This woman used to clean our house. Kate loved her very much. No one recognized Kate at the funeral, and she wanted it that way. She prayed quietly and left. Sarah's diary contained very intimate observations about William and Kate's marriage relationship. This section was what affected Jennifer the most. "William and Kate's love isn't like in movies, it's like in real life," Sarah had written. Sometimes they argue, but always respectfully. Kate never belittles William, and he always supports Kate. When William is stressed, Kate prepares special meals for him. She makes William's favorite dessert, tries to lift his spirits. These small gestures show how strong their relationship is. Sarah had also described the couple's support for each other. When Kate has a hard day, William gives her a massage. He rubs Kate's shoulders, jokes with her. When William is tired, Kate brings him tea and stands quietly beside him. The most emotional part of the diary was Kate's moments with her children. Sarah had described these moments like masterpieces. Kate celebrates every achievement of her children, Sarah had written. When George went to school for the first time, Kate cried. She was crying from happiness. When Charlotte rode a bike for the first time, Kate ran beside her. When Louis said his first word, Kate called everyone. Kate's voice changes when she reads fairy tales to her children. She brings different characters to life with different voices. The children laugh heartily, and Kate laughs with them. These are my favorite moments. Sarah had also written about the values Kate taught her children. Kate teaches her children humility. You are special, but you're not superior to other children she says. This is a very valuable lesson. Sarah's diary also described Kate's most difficult days. These days had deeply affected Sarah and made her feel even closer to Kate. The day Kate's grandmother died, I had never seen her like that, Sarah had written. She was trying to stay strong in front of the children, but I could see how sad she was. That night, after the children went to sleep, Kate cried for hours. False news about Kate in the media really affects her. Especially criticism about her motherhood really hurts her. After these news stories, Kate starts questioning herself, and I try to comfort her. Sarah had also written about Kate's health concerns. Kate sometimes worries about the children's health. It's normal maternal anxiety, but Kate experiences it very intensely. When one of the children gets a fever, she panics. In the final sections of the diary, Sarah had expressed her love and admiration for Kate. This section made Jennifer cry. Kate isn't just an employer, she's family to me, Sarah had written. Her happiness is my happiness, her sadness is my sadness. Protecting her, serving her, is the meaning of my life. Kate never saw me as a servant. She accepted me as part of their family. She celebrates my birthday, visits me when I'm sick. I've never known such a thoughtful person. Sarah had also written about how Kate affected her. Kate taught me to be patient. Seeing her patience with her children made me try to be more patient too. Kate taught me love. Sarah's final entries in the diary were from just a few days before her death. These lines deeply affected Jennifer. Last night I saw my mother and father in my dream. They were calling me, Sarah had written. Maybe I'll be reunited with them soon, but leaving Kate will be very difficult. If I leave this world one day, there's something I want Kate to know. She is the most perfect person. Getting to know her, serving her, was the greatest honor of my life. Sarah's last sentence made Jennifer cry. Kate, if you ever read these lines, know that you are my source of pride. I love you forever. Sarah. After finishing the diary, Jennifer and Michael couldn't speak for a long time. They had understood Sarah's love, devotion to Kate, and what a special person Kate was. This diary should be given to Kate, said Jennifer. This is Sarah's final wish. Michael agreed. Sarah's memories, her love for Kate, shouldn't be lost. But how would they give the diary? Finally, they called Kate's assistant and asked for an appointment. They told her that Sarah had left something special and they wanted to give it to her. A week later, Jennifer and Michael went to Kate's house. Kate welcomed them warmly, and her eyes filled with tears when talking about Sarah. Sarah was very special to me, Kate said. I miss her so much. Jennifer gave Sarah's diary to Kate. Sarah left this diary for you. Everything she wrote about you is full of love. When Kate took the diary, Jennifer noticed her trembling hands. Kate opened the first page and read Sarah's first sentence. Her eyes filled with tears. This is very precious, Kate said. Sarah's memories will stay with me. Kate read Sarah's diary, and was deeply moved by Sarah's love for her. The diary inspired Kate to better understand Sarah and keep her memory alive. Kate established a special foundation in Sarah's memory. This foundation provided education programs for elderly caregivers and housekeepers. Sarah's legacy will continue to live, keep on, Kate said. Sarah's diary taught Kate one more thing. The most valuable memories were the most ordinary moments. The small details Sarah described were the most important parts of Kate's life. Sarah's diary showed us that Kate is truly a special person. Sarah wasn't wrong, says Jennifer. Kate still misses Sarah, but her memories continue to live in Sarah's diary. Sarah's love will remain in Kate's life forever. What does this story mean to you? What do you think about Sarah's devotion to Kate? We're waiting for your comments. If you want to hear more stories like this, don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. See you in the next video.